San Francisco Shock. Marvel gets hooked in. He's going to be able to get away though, being healed up the entire time by Jexa up on high. Minefield will be dropped down, and it's going to be tough. The Shock have to go in 1s and 2s now, and that may not be sufficient. It's Marvel take him down though by a self-destruct. Trichoven able to at least get the wrecking ball off the table, but Super's too low. Xayah Bubble's all well and good, but there's no healing to follow it up. Sinatra caught out, and the first round going over to the Seoul Dynasty. Coalescence to keep Super alive. These mines need to be cleared by the Shock, and here comes Michelle trying to go inside the small room, but Trichoven was right there. He had ate up most of that one, and yeah, Michelle goes down, but still the Seoul Dynasty were able to capitalize. They wrap around, and the Shock had to stand around inside this small corridor and make themselves very vulnerable. They straight chilling. Shock trying to move up here, but hit by that EMP. Super's going to get clobbered, but Mob's able to get the sound barrier out just in time. Sinatra off to the side on the point here, wondering where the heck Marvel went. It was the whole hog that cleared him off. Rascal going to create some space here on the point. The Shock finally shows signs of... Before. That EMP though could be the end. Oh, quick grab. Sinatra gets it out before Fitz can really get involved in the fight. Great turnaround for the Shock. They needed it so bad. The EMP responded to by the sound barrier. The Shock were able to stave it off. The Dynasty never had a chance to respond. With Jaehong getting taken down by the fire strike, this one is evened up.
And maybe for Seoul Dynasty.
No nano though, so Michelle needs to be very careful. Graviton surge fight up by Sinatra, they're good catch. Violet come down to finish off. Michelle's in a great position to get two, but Rascal is able to cut him off mid-barrage. Now to be Marvel trying to stall the point out. Gets to it, gets some ultimate percentage as quickly as he can. Violet goes for a defensive by the grass. Fitz would not have expected that amount of damage spike coming from an enemy. Well, clue or not, they're about to find out. Here it is, 6 players hit with that one, the Seoul Dynasty. Very easily and cheaply one fight, one ultimate for a fight win. You take those every day, and that means that they can bank ultimates for this next fight.
They get the stagger there on a Rascal, so you're going to have to wait. They may have to go without him.
It's not looking good for the Shock. The down player, they have to go. Trichoven manually hacked there, Violet with the cold lessons, and the Shock are just trying to push their way through, but the Graviton holds them in place. Not a thing that could be done. And the
goes to the shot.
Marvel's trying to kill Rascal right now in the 1v1. Yeah, look at this. He's going to win it out. You better believe your boy. Zip him up. Oh, man. That is so rough for Marvel. And now Rascal gets to sit up on the high ground. Oh, Michelle taken down, and that will be it. Rascal, of course, was like, 4 kills in that fight.
It's like, oh, man, like, at least you got them to use their grab, right? Then maybe you come back and contest. Here's the EMP.
Great EMP. Moth had sound barrier as well.
Yeah.
Great turnaround, and Seoul Dynasty have a chance to stabilize here. Now, if they tried to fight in the previous fight with an EMP or something similar, they are. Marvel throws up his shield, the Immortality field thrown out, but now the Shock are going to get triple hacked. EMP from Fitz comes out, but it may not matter. Trichoven, Violet pushing him with the damage. The sound barrier was there this time from Moth. Michelle gets caught in grab. There's no way he's getting away from that one at all. The San Francisco Shock. That is what we call a salty run back.
That angle, because you can't get any type of line of sight on it.
Oh, that was
nice knockdown.
Perfect from Marvel, throwing Violet and Rascal to the wolves. And there you go. Just spent most of the round doing, roundabouts, doing doughies as we call them. But all that matters was how to get the knockoff, and the rest of the Seoul were waiting in that main area. Clever, very clever.
I mean, it's just like, I guess like Wrecking Ball. I mean, you think of like coming
with Transcendence available, Immortality field also thrown up. Jaehong, later Transcendence. How does Super respond to this? Does he try and go for a shadow? Oh, okay. Self-destruct thrown in the side room. Doesn't get any kills, but it's not supposed to. It holds off the Dynasty, but only for a little.
Oh, Marvel hits like a cross-map pin there on the Sinatra, just plasters him into the truck, but really nice EMP there by Fitz. They're able to get everybody sound barrier
early
here.
beat. EMP comes out after Moth goes to the sound barrier. That was really the order. The Shock Transcendence happening. Violet able to avoid the EMP though. That's right. Trichoven. Oh, this is nasty. Oh, say it ain't so. The humanity of it all, Trichoven. And he'll have 3. Transcendence going to be available for Violence. Dynasty don't have much to work with here. Marvel, that's a fire strike. Fitz has to back away, he's a little bit low, he gets the sound barrier though, and Sinatra's gonna let the grab go across the map. Fletter's caught in there, as is Michelle, and that won't last him long enough. Trichoven, insult to injury, throws inside the self-destruct, and Fitz will fall. Transcendence and celebration as San Francisco have evened the score.
The biggest difference for me is the Batiste that comes in. There's no damage that was able to go down on them as Sinatra and Shoyoben have controlled the point.
There it is. Flair's gonna drop in. There was no trick open to save them. It's 4. Yep. Flair knew where he had to be, and Trichoven looks around with dismay. He can't be everywhere at once, but someone had to stop the barrage with a nano boost. It was never going to happen. Be careful that he's spacing.
That's an effective minefield, though, as Shoyoben gets split off and he can't go back to the point.
Super's so frustrated right now. He's looking for a shatter in a moment. I think that EMP is really going to be bad news for the Shock. Rascal has to go for the 1v1, and he's won those before, but Jexa this time comes out on top. The Seoul Dynasty are well set up here. There's really not much the Shock can do. Trichoven will attempt. That's all he's going to be able to do. Nicely done, Seoul Dynasty.
You know, a lot of players of the Shock just kind of waiting around the corner. You didn't really have a ton of follow-up. That'll be 2 kills for Seoul Dynasty as a nano boost here goes down onto Michelle as they want to fight this.
Just as Super went to the high ground, they lost Sinatra.
Payload off the side.
Super now is going to try and get a kill, get rid of Jaehong. The longer he stays around, the more of a problem he's going to be. Trichoven's able to resuit now in this side room with the Shocker running out of time. Super's going to get caught. It's unlikely he'll get away. Tripped instead on the Shock. Looking like they might be able to capture here. Michelle's going to drop the self-destruct on the point. Bubble being thrown over the top of it. Nicely played by Super. And that's the EMP. The Shock hang on for just long enough to stay in this round. And Jaehong can't go anywhere now. Very clever. Nice bubble placement over the self-destructing mech. And the Shock know that Sinatra's able to push in towards the back of the point. Another graviton surge just before he was hacked. There's a sound barrier now for Moth. Great timing. Again, Moth doing what needs to be done. And the Shock are now able to fight here on the point. Marvel is their next threat to get rid of. He's not able to roll away. And Jaehong sits out on the right-hand side. Good little stall there from Jax. So that one didn't go unnoticed.
Jaehong's got a touch.
The Dynasty fancy being a little bit obnoxious right now. And can't blame them. They're already ahead in time. Fitz tries to drop in onto the point there. Super stuck in the corner. Just locked in a mortal duel with Michelle. Eventually getting rid of it. Yeah, I mean, the stall is nasty. It's filthy. All of those things. Marvel caught out. Oh, he's going to get charged up against the wall with a Discord, and that'll get it done. Oh, man, the Shock. They managed to get to the end. He was in trouble, too. We got hacked. Violet had to use a biotic orb just to keep his main tank up, and Trichoven demacked and dealt with. Flatter another barrage there. Super jumps away desperately. Can't avoid him for long, though. Flatter is coming for you. And across the point, it's just Violet really left now. Mothie's on his way back in. There was an EMP there. That is a big one. The follow-up, though, is non-existent. The San Francisco Shock, their engines sputter. It's just going to be the wrecking ball on the point now. Trichoven scruts his way through. Sorry, Shock fans, that won't get it done.
They go for the Sombra play.
It is hacked as he flies across. There's a minefield at the lower levels. The Shock just discovered that. That's a little bit awkward for them. Marvel gets hacked up here, but they're capturing the point already. Jaehong's down! Jaehong's down, I repeat! Captain of the Seoul Dynasty is missing. Marvel's forced to go across the point. Michelle is taken out as well. The San Francisco Shock stand tall. Super gets his primal rage. What great timing, and Marvel can't do a thing. He's hacked, and now Flatter will get pushed away. The San Francisco Shock somehow turning this one around. Fits that on the point there, but it just don't matter. San Francisco let the wick burn down. And it's all smiles for the Bay Area boys as they get away and fight properly for this first checkpoint once more. Michelle's getting pocketed by the Valkyrie. How far away he got knocked. It's going to be a long time before he can get back in the fight. Keep an eye on Michelle's ult percent. Gets back in the...
He's going to go off the side. I mean, there's not
he
even
can't get involved.
As they knock him all the way there with primal rage. They try and heal him out with Valkyrie.
The Shock have enough of a defensive zone to really make most of the terrain here. Self-destruct, Michelle's trying to push up. Marvel gets caught out by that one. Graviton surge from the Seoul Dynasty only really gets them Sinatra. And now Super, he's back and he's angry. Pushing straight on back, and the Payload gets there. The Seoul Dynasty still had a few players up. Just a little bit of a step off the point, gives it up.
So Marvel, he switches over to Reinhardt, and then when he sees the Shock switch to this composition they're running now, with the Batiste in this in, we can take a look at this kick onto Fitz. Come on. One of the odder.
Just ticking up so slowly. They'll get it here in just a second. Trichoven will definitely be in position to try and receive that one. Michelle, he had to go for the desperation graviton surge, but the follow-up for the rest of Seoul Dynasty is nowhere to be seen. They try and push out now, but a sound barrier for San Francisco just smooths out the rest of this fight for them. Another amplification matrix on the high ground, and yeah, that one is just for Rascal and no one else. Super gets the job done. And the Shock take one more step towards that. Look at Fitz, he's trying to position himself just so. Sinatra, okay, he does get hit by that one, and Graviton Surge comes out from the Shock, but, well, again, the players that were there to follow up on it are hacked. So the Dynasty are able to break through here. 2 minutes plus on the round, though. They need to get cracking.
Can you challenge this one more time if you're the...
This is so crucial. Fleta now forced back. Shatter from Super. Looks like he was trying to, he was trying to connect on towards Marvel, who was finally picked up. Fleta drops in, though, gets with a Violet. Barrage, though, doesn't look as good. 53 seconds left in the round. Super charging out of the way. Sinatra is very charged up, though. Fleta needs to respect it, but Sinatra's looking elsewhere currently. Fitz at least is dealt with, so the threat of the EMP is going to be deferred somewhat. But he will be back, and when he is, it's going to hurt. I think the Shock are right to let this one go for a bit.
You have Violet come back on the Wrecking Ball here to try and stall it. Rascal as well. Violet gets one. He connects with the Sombra. But right now, it's just Rascal on the point on Moira. Everybody else.
Man. And of course, the Nano Boost is here. You know where that will go in this fight. Sinatra has a Graviton Surge. They've lost two. Great placement from Michelle. Violet knew about it. He's trying to back away. Airborne Graviton Surge. Sinatra... Chief just called, he said that is super not it.
And if you want to invest in this, you have Sound Barrier, they're going to do it. They want the investment from Seoul Dynasty. They want to reset the ultimates across the board.
All except the EMP, they get it out of Seoul. This means the Shock are gearing up for a real final stand here on the last phase of the map. The Dynasty look good now in time. What the heck? Sinatra got three, stunned up briefly after Super, trying to get a charge in very close quarters, but it doesn't quite work out. Trick open desuited, and the Shock might have destroyed themselves here. In the worst possible place, Mob taken down. Fitz could be in trouble. Earthshatter here now, Rascal the Fire Strike to finish off, and the Dynasty get the map done. And you know, that work with here. I think Jackson would have liked to have gone for a Res Awake, but Fleta was too deep in enemy territory. Perfect response. Jokobin, eyes in the back of his head. He sees it all, man. He sees all realities, but every one of those realities is a San Francisco Shock hold. Oh, he's got the bloodlust. He's going to push in now. The San Francisco Shock all grouped around here, the platform. But there's Jayhawk, Captain Feld, and the Shock look like they're going to clean this one up in style. Fleta can't get there. Don't matter if you got wings to fly. The San Francisco Shock will bring you down one way or another.